me say something that might completely change how you think about aging. It's not just estrogen. And if you've been told that your symptoms, your weight gain, your brain fog, your changing body are just because your hormones are declining, that's only half the story. Because there's another hormone that almost nobody is talking about. And it might actually be the thing driving the problem. That hormone is called FSH, follicle-stimulating hormone. Now, most people have never even heard of it. Or if they have, they think it's just about fertility. But that's where things get interesting. Because according to emerging research, FSH is not just a reproductive hormone, it's a full body signal. And when it rises, everything changes. This video is for informational purposes only. It is not medical advice. Please talk with a qualified practitioner before starting or changing anything. So let's break this down simply. FSH is produced in your brain, specifically the pituitary gland. And early in life, it plays a helpful role. In women, it helps develop eggs and regulate the menstrual cycle. In men, it supports sperm production. Basic stuff. But here's what most people don't realize. FSH doesn't just act on the ovaries or the testes, it actually has receptors all over the body: fat cells, bone, brain, immune system, even breast tissue. That means this hormone is sending signals far beyond reproduction. And those signals change as you age. Here's where the problem begins. As you get older, your sex hormones, estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, they start to decline. Everyone knows that part. But what most people miss is that FSH rises at the same time, and not just a little. It can skyrocket. And according to the research, that combination, low sex hormones plus high FSH, creates a completely different biological environment, one that promotes aging, not slows it down. In fact, research shows very clearly aging isn't just about losing hormones, it's also about gaining FSH. That's the paradigm shift. And once you see it, a lot of things suddenly make sense. Let's talk about belly fat, because this is one of the biggest frustrations people have. You're eating the same, you're exercising, sometimes even more than before. And yet, the weight keeps accumulating, especially around the midsection. Here's why. FSH binds directly to fat cells. And when it's elevated, it promotes visceral fat storage, not just fat under the skin, but deep fat around the organs. This is the dangerous kind. And according to the research, high FSH makes it significantly harder to lose that fat. So it's not just willpower, it's biology. Your body is literally being told to store fat differently. Now, let's go even deeper because it's not just about fat, it's about your brain. FSH has been linked to cognitive decline, brain fog, even Alzheimer's risk. And the mechanism is wild. As FSH increases, inflammation increases. Fat tissue releases inflammatory molecules, which can travel to the brain, cross the blood-brain barrier, and actually shrink critical brain areas like the hippocampus, the part responsible for memory and identity. So when people say, I just don't feel like myself anymore, this might be part of the reason. And then there's breast tissue. This is where things get even more serious because one of the studies referred to looked at postmenopausal women with breast cancer. And what it found was higher FSH levels were associated with more aggressive tumor markers like the HER2. and Chi 67. Now, that flips the common narrative because for years, estrogen has been blamed as the main driver. But this research suggests something more nuanced. It's not just estrogen, it's the imbalance. Low estrogen, high FSH, loss of control over cellular growth. And there's another layer to this because even beyond hormones, we have to talk about mitochondria, your cellular energy system. Because according to the data, dysregulated mitochondria, not estrogen itself, may be a major driver of uncontrolled growth, which means if your cellular environment is unhealthy, even good hormones can behave unpredictably. This is why a deeper approach matters. Now, here's the frustrating part most doctors are not looking at FSH this way. It's often treated as just a diagnostic marker, something to confirm menopause, and then ignored. But according to what we're seeing, that's a massive oversight because FSH might actually be one of the key drivers of aging itself. So, what do you do about it? This is where things shift from awareness to action because the goal isn't to eliminate FSH, you need it. The goal is balance. And one of the most consistent findings is that when estrogen is properly restored, FSH levels come down, hormonal signaling improves, and the body shifts back toward a more regulated state. But, and this is important, it's not just about taking estrogen. Hormones work as a system. You have to consider thyroid, insulin, testosterone, inflammation, mitochondrial health, all of it. Because if one piece is off, the system doesn't work properly. And this is exactly why so many people feel stuck. They focus on one piece and miss the bigger picture. So, if you're sitting here thinking, why does my body feel like it's working against me? This might be the missing link. Now, if you want a simple way to start making sense of all of this, I created something called the Hormone Confusion Fix. And it breaks down what's actually going on in your body in a way that's simple, clear, and actionable. You can grab it in the description below. And if you're ready to go deeper, investigate my Hormone Essentials plan. The link is in the description as well. That's where we take everything you've learned here and turn it into a personalized step by step approach. If this helps you see your health differently, make sure you subscribe to the channel because I break down complex hormone topics like this in a way that actually makes sense and helps you take action. Now, if you're wondering, okay, but what should I actually do if I'm going through menopause right now? I made a video exactly on that topic. Click the video on the screen right now. If I started menopause today, I would do this. Watch that next, because that is where we turn knowledge into a real plan.